Hi everybody, my name is GogaPikachu46 and welcome to the Project Trojan Pancake Minecraft server. So today I'm going to be showing off a few things. Firstly, these beautiful holograms that I have up here. Secondly, the shop, the new golf course, and a few other small features that have changed on the server. To begin with, we have our holograms. So as you can see, we have the rules hologram, which says, please read the rules, no rude, crude, sexual language or creations, or you will get a permanent ban. No griefing or destruction of others' builds or lands. This would equal a temporary ban of 1 to 3 days, unless it's extremely severe, which could be longer or permanent as well. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and if you spam links or cross-promote or spam in general, you'll get a temporary ban of 1 to 7 days from me and the rest of the Project Trojan Pancake team. So here's some important information that I will be removing later on. Traveling to other hubs will clear your inventory. Put all your items in a chest or at your base or creation. When in creative, do not forget to land before disconnecting or you will fall to your death, because when you disconnect and reconnect, it auto sets you to survival. Or should I say adventure? Yes. And here's just a list of the staff. So at the moment we have me, obviously, as the owner, Mitchell60 and Gecko865 are the co-owners, my cousins, Mitchell and Jessica. We've got our head admin, Babe Panda, or Ethan, as we call him. We have our head admins, our admins, Story Killer, Zenny Hazard, and Kawaii Anime Lover. Zenny in Story, or Phantom Killer, as we like to call him, they are on most of the time. Very rarely do we see our friend Kawaii Anime Lover. I believe she just does not play Minecraft that much anymore. But hopefully she'll come on soon enough. She is an admin here, and she does help out every once in a while. And we have our VIPs, Frosty Ghost and Shizgard. Those two, I'll leave a link in the bottom for their Twitch and YouTube channels. So let's begin. First of all, I want to make a note on the events progress. We have not made a single event, simply because there's no point in making them just yet. To begin with, we just missed Halloween. We weren't going to release for Halloween anyway, but it would have been nice to have an event based around Halloween. So what we might do is have seasonal events such as Winter Olympics, Summer Olympics, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, those kinds of things. We will be doing events during our downtime over the holidays, and this will begin on December 1st of 2017. Now on to Minigames progress. Mitchell has actually done a pretty good job with this one. He built a Oasis-themed golf course, which I'll be showing you in a moment, but he's also going to begin working on 2 others, which I will now reveal. They are the airport and Grumble Volcano maps. They may possibly be changed to other maps depending on the mood and depending on what Mitchell feels like building. He's already told me that the airport will probably be the longest to build because he has to physically build a plane. Or he could just build an airport, no planes. Just depends, really. Next update will be for creative and survival. We've obviously got a single creative world and a single survival world being built at the moment. For survival, we have to set all our warps for our locations again, such as marshlands, tropical forests, deserts, acacia, all those sorts of things, including an ice biome or snow biome, as you can call it. They will be set later on when we actually find them in the world, but at the moment we're trying to finish all of our creative style builds, so our actual hub builds, map builds, all those kinds of things first, and our shop. Our shop is the most important, you could say, because it involves the use of signs, and we need to figure out how to use sign shop. At the moment we have not. I probably should have done that instead of making these holograms, but these holograms just look awesome. So, yeah, they look awesome. Also, I can't remember if I've mentioned this before or not, but the important information's hologram will be removed at a later date, and the information will be displayed under the rules category or in a separate hub. That being the last line for creative will be put in a separate hub. And I'll probably post the inventory clearance in all of the hubs so that people know individually. Now with creative, we've got a bit of an issue. So before, when the server was on a realm, we could easily just change worlds over. We didn't have the multiverse plugins or any plugin in general, actually. So we had a single world where all of these gorgeous places were united, you could say. But here we're united under multi-worlds because we can be. With the creative world, however, we can't have multiple worlds for creative. It just doesn't work. We've tried setting up multiple worlds just for all of these different groups, and that's hard enough as it is. So instead, we have an alternative. I just have to figure out where the hub is. Actually, warp creative. Yeah, here we are. Okay. So instead of having our skyblock creative and our townie creative, we are just going to have a general creative, which is this way. Yeah. So instead of having skyblock, you can build islands in the sky. For all I care, we're not going to make a skyblock because it's going to be too difficult for us unless we can figure out a world edit cheat to summon islands in very easily and effectively. And we're not going to have townie simply because it requires us to have a factions-based kind of economy, or not economy, but sort of rules, like a hierarchy, where we each have our own town. As you can see, these signs are still here. That was from when we were in the realm. Townie is more of a staff thing now. We have a separate world for it. And it's just something that some of us like to work on every now and then. Mainly Mitchell60, or Mitchell as we call him, because it was his idea in the first place. So instead, we're going to have a single world where you can build either skyblock or general creative. They will not be in plots. You can just do us a favour. Stay at least 30 meters away from somebody else's build unless you have permission. Or 30 meters as in 30 blocks, or, from the farthest point of their build, obviously. It just makes pure sense, and if somebody asks you to move your build, just let us know and we might be able to do some world editing for you and move it away. So, with the rules, as you can see, they're still the same. These are going to be updated and put on as a hologram. Yes, the bad mob sign is still there, but we're going to work on that as well. Basically, you won't be able to grief, because it'll obviously result in a ban. These will be updated, obviously, because, yeah, I outlined those before. Those are just some of the main rules. But, basically, yeah, as they say here, clears your inventory when you leave. You need to keep your builds near each other. So unless you have a specific, you want to build a beachside, mansion, and then build a castle in snow, or you want to build Hogwarts or something, please try and keep your builds together. It just helps them be organised and neat, and yeah, it'll just make it a lot easier for us. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can just build a man-made beach. It won't be as nice, but considering that you're going to be in the middle of nowhere when you're in creative, you need to keep that in mind. I don't know if we actually have a creative hub just yet for when we get to the creative world. But there has been an update. So you see how these beautiful-ish swords are everywhere? Well, those swords will still be there. They'll just be hidden. And this will be blocked off. So we'll get our free swords here. In the Minigames hub, we have the free swords as well. They're all different swords. I won't show you this one. But, MVTP, Minigames with an S, because we also have Minigames with a Z, and I'll have to show you that in a moment. We are destroying this not so beautiful hub in replace for this scary looking hub on the outside, but it's actually quite nice on the inside. So the reason we're removing it is pretty simple. Oh, thank you for telling me that was going to happen. Apparently I should not touch that block. Basically, what's going to happen is... Oh, I typed warp. Right, I'm typing warp creative. Game mode creative. There we go. That should fix it. Okay. So basically what's going to happen is all of this will be destroyed. We've got images of the signs here, and they're going to be put into their own holograms, obviously. And instead, in turn for removing this hunk of junk, we're going to have this beautiful, beautiful masterpiece that Ethan has created for us. Obviously, it looks weird on the outside, but when you go through, it's very artistic in a way, like architectural. We will probably have to put some greenery in here just to make it look a little bit less wooden, I guess. I like the wood, though. I had very few inputs in this, the beacons and the floor in this. Well, basically all I did. We were just testing designs for the floor, and yeah. But you can thank Ethan for all of this. He's done a beautiful job. I don't know if we're going to have waterfalls or anything in the background like we do for the others in separate areas, but they look beautiful nonetheless. So now I'm going to show you one of the final things that we're working on at the moment. Well, this is what Mitchell's working on. Right, not warp minigames. We've got 2 minigame worlds. One with the actual minigames and one without them. Don't mind the giant tree you're about to see on the far right hand side. If you actually, yeah, you did. You saw a glimpse of it. I'll reveal all later. This is the latest golf course map that Mitchell60 has built for us. It's called Oasis, and it is basically, it reminds me of Golf with Friends. There's an Oasis map there, and it's very pretty. Obviously, it's going to be the exit. You're going to warp out, and your inventory is going to be cleared. You don't have a scoring kind of mechanism here. It's like regular golf. Like, there's no, you know, get it in one goal and you get 10 points. It's just however many you get it in, that's your points. And whoever gets the lowest points wins, obviously, because that's how golf works. So yeah, all of the courses will be 18-hole courses. And I'm going to reveal to you all of the golf courses for the future. Okay, this might be a little bit drastic, but I'm going to reveal them to you. Starting with the ones that we're already working on. Obviously, Japan and Egypt have been completed, but we're going to have an airport and Grumble Volcano based golf course as well. So the issue with the volcano is Mitchell didn't want it to be Grumble Volcano, but I'm thinking Grumble Volcano because one of my favourite Mario Kart 8 tracks was Grumble Volcano on the Wii, and I really love that course, and I think to myself, well, what would you build? I'd build a Grumble Volcano, because could you imagine climbing up the inside of a volcano, or the outside, and then going in or out, or vice versa, and getting to see just how beautiful and artistic it is. Sure, it's going to take a lot of effort, and that one might be held off a bit, but if you think about it, the airport is going to be the worst to build. Building a plane, let alone something that could hold a plane, I'm guessing it's not going to be like a fully sized mansion airport. I'm thinking it's going to be a small airport, like a military-based air shelter thing. Can't remember what they're called, but they hold planes. One of those with maybe a few small planes in it. Possibly a museum, like the RAF Museum in Williamstown, Victoria. So, the next will be a tropical beach. It says topical, I just realised that. A crystal cabinet, that was my idea, because we have a crystal cabinet in my lounge room. That's all my grandma's crystal stuff in it. Floating islands and dragon, they could actually go together quite well. Could you imagine a floating island dragon-based game? Yeah, I can. Skylanders. It could be like that, now that I think about it. No, but we're going to have floating islands and dragons eventually. We just got to figure out how we're going to implement them. Next will be a scary town, a Jurassic-based world, around the world tour kind of thing, and a giant garden. Now, the around the world and a giant garden, in fact, all of these, scary town, Jurassic World, around the world, and giant garden, all of a sudden made me think of Super Mario Odyssey, because spoilers, don't listen to the next bit if you haven't played the game. There's a giant soup place, there's a Jurassic place, there is a cat place which pretty much looks like a haunted town, and you basically go around the world the whole time. And last but not least, we are going to have a modern town, a bedroom, a dentist, and an Atlantis-based golf course. Of course, these are going to take a long time to build, these few, but we're going to try and finish the blue set, or the lapis set, by the end of December, which is why we're having a late release, because these are going to take us forever, and we don't want to leave you guys bored. So we need a few things for you to all do. As you can see, this video is going on and on. I keep talking. I'm going to shut up in a minute by taking you to the last place. I was going to write utilities, but I won't. So I had a terrible building in that spot between those two shops before, and that has been rebuilt into something beautiful in the background you're about to see. But firstly, I'd like to point out, the shop is pretty much done. we just have to get the signs in and fill them with items. And B, well, once that's done, you'll be able to actually use them, hopefully. I think we're going to need a chest system for this, where you take your items. I don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to have to make it so it doesn't clear your inventory when you come here, because unlike all the others, this is for survival only. So, just a quick recap on Mitchell's shop. Yeah, he's not done, obviously. We almost did all of this, actually. We were going to, and then Zenny came up with the awesome suggestion of putting these cute things on. And now I'm kind of stuck, thinking, should we have signs or shouldn't we have signs? Because we need signs so that you can purchase things. You have to click on them so that you can purchase them. And although this looks cool, I think too many holograms all at once might mess up the world a bit as well. But we'll see. These are all based off of themes. They're kits. For survival, obviously, there's going to be a lot of them. And we might even have some enchanted goodies in here. We don't know. We'll see when we're done. So as you can see in the background, there's a giant tree. I wonder what that is. Ooh, it's the plant and tree shop. I can't show the inside of that because I only just started building the plant and tree shop. But courtesy of Zenny and Watered Skills, he has built me a giant tree. I will show you the shape of it. Yeah, it's hidden. Hidden pretty well, might I say. So basically, this is going to be where you buy all your gardening supplies, you could say. We are going to have a barn, and we do have a farmhouse. However, the farmhouse sells, well, edible plants. I'm going to be selling flowers and saplings, decorative kind of trees and stuff like that. But I'll have to show you that another time because it's obviously not ready yet. And here we have the start of, I believe, Hazmat Mall, or at least the Hazmat grocery store. Yeah, this is going to be like the main convenience store section, I guess. It's going to be full of things that none of the other shops have, but it's also very pretty in the fact that it is pure quartz and glass, matching with the theme of the rest of the place, without the wood, obviously. So those are all of the major updates I've shown you today. There will be some small minor updates, including setting the warps. This will take us a lot of time, however, but hopefully we will be able to finish this by Christmas. And this will be our Christmas present to all of you loyal friends and viewers and Discord members. If you wish to get in on the action, I'll leave a link below on how you can join the server. There'll be some information in that link. It's a Google form that you have to fill out. There'll also be a link to our Discord server, which will have more information on the server there as well. This is where we release all of our videos straight away, and then we make them public for all of you to see. If you'd like to get in contact with us, simply join the Discord server or email me. I believe I've got my email in the forum. I'll have to check that. But yeah, so all of that information will be in the description. I'll leave the links to my VIP Twitch friends below as well. And for now, that's all I've got time for. I'm going to disappear now, and hope you guys have a great day. And this has been a short update video of the Project Treasure Pancake Minecraft server. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great one. See ya.